look at that. You've done it. You've re-entered. You're back on Earth. You've completed this, and it's all done. So at first, we were on the Launchpad, and we were putting our deals, or understanding how it all worked, and putting our structure in place, getting our FIT done, our founder investment theory, which is critical. Start looking for investors and properties, learning about underwriting so we can filter these things out, and that's the first part. The second part, then we lifted off, and we went through the different things that were necessary before we start latching investors. Things like choosing which SEC exception we're going to use, and that was the alphabet soup, and then going through the parts of the PPM, the operating agreement, the subscription agreement that should be done ahead of time so you're ready to go as soon as you have investors and you're marketing the property or your investment out to the world. Then you start latching them. You finally are ready to close the investment, and now you're in orbit. And so we're circling around and we're doing those things, right? We're doing our investor communications, our asset management, our property management, and making distributions until at some point you think maybe this is a good time to sell. So you make that decision to sell, and now you're on reentry. You make that decision to sell. You got the vote. You vote. You make your final distributions, and you close the deal. So again, here is the whiteboard drawing that we did at the very beginning of launching syndications to give you that forest through the trees. And you'll see we went through each part of that, and we went through this first part of it here. This is our Launchpad. And this part of it here, this is our liftoff. And this part of it here, this is our orbit. And this part of it here is our reentry. And so we went through all of those parts in detail, and now you have everything that you need. All you need now is to know, okay, now that I know what all those things are and I see the forest through the trees and I get the system, now how do you conclude it? And that's going to be what we talk about in the next module. I put this next module there because I want to make it clear that you can do this. And this next module will explain how you do it and make sure that you start and make just forward progress every single day. And that will be the topic of base hits.